So in my last video, I spoke about some of the things we can do to develop our soul. Um, it's posted within my channel. Check it out. I'm sure you're going to like it. And feel free to chime in through the comment section. On this video, I'm talking about some of the things we can do to develop our mind. So we are discussing, um, I am doing a video, three videos to kind of lay down some foundation and fundamentals, which are the importance of developing our soul, our mind, and our body. So this video, particularly specifically, is about some of the things we can do to develop our mind. So the mind is defined as faculty of consciousness and thought. The mind, when engaged in developing, has the ability to make and appropriate some of the things that happened yesterday. The mind has the ability to help when we engage in developing the mind to um, help us navigate what is happening today. The mind, when we engage in developing the mind, um, helps us to have a foresight. So we're talking about imagination, we're talking about will, sensation, and memory, right? So now that I have kind of laid down a little bit of definition to the mind, let's look at some of the things we can do to help us advance the mind. Meditation. Meditation has a great way of releasing stress. Meditation has a great way of allowing and helping us to stay focused or be focused. Now, the greatest asset we have is imagination. Within your imagination, if you keep cutting in and out, meaning there's no focus, then there's nothing great gonna come out of your mind when you talk about imagination. And furthermore, imagination, anything that you see around me was once just an imagination, and someone took it and actualized it and brought it to reality. And so it's important that the mind can be focused. Meditation is one component or activity that helps. Meditation, so I spoke about focus, right? I spoke about way of releasing stress. What else? So furthermore, prayers does wonders. Prayers has a great way of attributing a good healthy state to the mind as well as the body and obviously the spirit. So prayers has a way of releasing stress. Prayer has a way of calming us down. Calming us down is another thing that meditation does. Calm us down. Prayer, one of the things that prayer does is also humble us. But in the midst of humility, the greatest takeaway is that you have it strengthens your belief system, whatever you believe in. And so covering the soul, on my previous video, I hope that you have a good fundamentals or you pursue some of the things properly when done can help you develop your soul. So in other words, your faith or your belief system, prayers substantiates it, right? So within humility, there is boldness. And so, in other words, even though you may not have all the things that you're looking for in the pursuit of a particular imagination that you want to actualize, that you want to bring to reality, prayers through humility fuels the mind to basically believe that there is hope in being able to obtain that imagination, that sort of a plan, right? So I've spoken about meditation, prayers. Um, Sometimes you have to take the time to break away, take a time out, do nothing. So, in other words, break away from your daily activities so that it can help you calm down, not have so much to think about, not have so much to physically be involved in doing. So, it's important also to break away and do nothing, take a break, right? So the fourth thing that you can do to help develop your mind is to exercise. Exercise fuels the mind, calms the mind as well, has a way of stimulating the mind. um, so exercise will also fall into the next video segment, which will be some of the things we can do to develop the body. So I've touched on meditation, I've touched on prayers, I've touched on taking a break, whether it's vacation. Um, I've touched on exercising. Let me further mention some of the things that you can do that can help develop your mind. So, in whatever you pursue, okay, you have to also pursue being in a community of people who are like minded, right? While there's power in unity, in as much as in the business world, synergy, um, there is also that same power in being a part of community, because you realize these are people who are actually living out loud, right? So in other words, whether it's a congregation or circle, you call it, whether it's a hangout, you want to be around people with similar like-minded, right? Because what do you call it, um, uh, sharpen rod sharpen or sharpening, uh, 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 it can sharpen you, right? I hope I said that right. I think I said it wrong, but I think you got the point. So a community, you have to be part of a community. Another thing you can do in the midst of being part of a community and developing your mind is what you read, what you intake, right? What you listen to. I draw so much energy and positive music. So I tend to draw so much positive energy from Christian music. And some of the songs that I listen to, some of the takeaway for me, when these lyrics are so powerful, I connect deeper not only to the lyrics, right? Not only to the intention, but the heart of the singer, right? As they deliver this music through these lyrics, it's quite amazing. It's an appreciation, right? Appreciation. But then again, um, there's a great deal of healthy takeaway when there is an appreciation. The mind is sort of better fuel. So besides that, what you read, social media, the content, you name it. So, in other words, what you're reading, what you're watching, what you listen to, your circle helps develop that sort of pursuit for a better mind, better state of the mind. So, let me see if I can recap what I have discussed so far in terms of some of the things we can do to better develop our mind. I mentioned meditation, I mentioned um, prayers, I mentioned taking a break, I mentioned exercising, I mentioned being part of a community. I mentioned what you read. You got to read some great books. Read some great books with authors who are intentional, right? In terms of what you read on, in terms of social media platforms, what you watch on TV or whatever, wherever sort of medium you watch, things on. Just make sure these things that you watch, you listen to, etc., adds value to where you're trying to go. Right? So that is the recap and some of the things you can do to develop your mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to chime in again through the comment line. So I am really excited about the journey I am about to embark on. So I'm gonna share a little bit more with time on this platform. I'm going to utilize this platform as I continue to develop this platform, and then I'm going to create a website as well to support specifically what I intend to do. So what I intend to do with my many years of experience, business development, coaching, business advice, on a personal level and with entrepreneurs, etc., I am embarking on helping young men and young women transitioning from junior high, senior high to college, to their career, even to their business. And then now through South Jersey B2B Professional Convention, we have the opportunity to also help those entrepreneurs who have been so passionate about what they develop over the years. And at this point, or at the exit part, they have a resource through South Jersey B2B Professional Convention, which is a resource that they can successfully sell their business at a win, great win. So I will talk a little bit about South Jersey B2B Professional Convention at a later video, but this video was based solely on some of the things we can do to develop our mind. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you soon.